Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is another car chat video. So yeah, it's obviously a Sunday when I'm uploading because I upload every Sunday at the moment for this car chats like series that I'm doing. So this week I'm going to talk about mental health. This is like, well, someone requested that I spoke about mental health, and I asked you guys what topics you wanted me to talk about in these. So yeah, I'm going to talk about mental health. Like I'm lucky that I haven't suffered like really badly from it, but I'll like tell you my experience and stuff like that. Like I don't really know what to even talk about, like, or what to even say, to be honest, but I'm sure I'll just like start rambling once I start talking, hopefully, anyway. So yeah, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the rest of my videos. I did a giveaway on my Instagram, so I'm actually on my way now to drop the prize to the girl who won it. She lives probably like 25 minutes away, so I just said I'll drop it to her, and yeah, so she'll have it for over the weekend, and I can also do my drive with me on the way there and back, so multitasking, if you know what I mean. Really annoying because I actually don't 100% know my way, so I think I'm gonna have to put it into Google Maps. It worries me that this song is called Needy, and I think I'm so not needy. But when I listen to it, I'm like, I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I mean, I can actually relate to that. Oh, I can relate to that. So maybe I actually am needy. Huh. Oh, I literally don't know where to start with this topic, guys. I should have like thought about it, or like written notes before. I think I'll start off with like my like I've never had like depression or like anything really serious. I've never had to like go on medication or anything like that. I've never done counselling or anything like that, even though I probably could have done with this in my life. But I feel like right now I'm like good, you know. Yeah, I'm really happy at the moment and like really good, considering I don't have everything like genuinely perfect in my life. I feel like only the last few weeks I've like it's fine, like, yeah, well, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I've spoken before about like leaving college and like how it's like way different to expect it and stuff like that, and like not knowing what you're doing and like stuff like that. But like that's like the only like bit of stress and anxiety that I have at the moment. Like it's not, you know, nothing bad obviously, and I know that I will work it out. I'm in like a good place now, and I feel like I don't know, like I've obviously had anxiety and stuff like that before because of different things that have happened in my life that have kind of kicked it off, and I've always been quite shy and like nervous as a child, so I feel like it's kind of in me. But yeah, like I feel like now I'm like in a really good place now, and kind of like the last year or two I'm like I feel like I can deal with like most things, if you get what I mean. Thank God, so hopefully it stays like that. But anyway, yeah, so it's kind of weird because now obviously it's so spoken about that people have anxiety and depression and all these different things, and literally everyone suffers from anxiety. I'm like a nervous person, but I'm not like ridiculously nervous, do you know what I mean? Like I don't let it stop me do whatever I want to do. Like I'm really good now at like turning like a bad mood around, and this was so annoying. Will you fucking relax? About I know, thanks for nothing. I love this song. Sorry, I kind of need to concentrate at the moment, so crazy.
I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy, 'cause I can't get enough.
The empty is so loud. So I'm gonna talk to you when I'm on my way back. She's gonna be here any second and I get really embarrassed. May or may not have just gone to Tesco and got myself some treats. I'm really hungry. I've been craving galaxy chocolate for days and I just love these, so literally 2 in the packet. Bastards. That's how they're only 84 calories. There's only 5 of them. How am I ever going to remember what I was talking about before? I think where I was with my story before I went to Tesco and stuff. Eating with lip gloss on is such a task. I literally tried to put the whole thing in my mouth at once. Then it's gone too fast, so like I need to get a new method. Now this has just turned into a flipping mukbang. Basically, I think where I was is then when I went to secondary school, still struggled with bits of anxiety, but I was fine, particularly in like first year and stuff when it was like a load of change, and obviously because I was shy, I found it really hard. In the first few weeks of school, hated it. But then after that, when I made friends and like settled in, stuff was fun. And then I was only anxious about like the normal things like presenting or like reading out stuff and like stuff like that. Well, I don't know if it's that normal, but loads of people suffer from that. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Are you at home?
Yeah, we're about to go to walk the pier. Do you want to come?
Okay, bye.
Bye, bye.
Kept myself some my woody. Me and my friends did go through a lot of things that you wouldn't go through usually at that age. So like, I've spoken about this before, but we lost 2 of our friends, and one of them in 3rd year and one of them in 1st year college. So like, do you know what, I feel like it was nearly like such a blur, and I was so young when I was 15 that I didn't like suffer badly from anxiety. Of course I was upset about it, but I didn't suffer too much afterwards. And probably because we were in school every single day and like we all had each other to lean on. But I think in 1st year college was when I like struggled by far the most, because I think I was actually, it was 1st year in college, like I enjoyed my course and stuff in 1st year in college, but I like just was a bit, I don't know, like more change. Like when I change things a huge amount is when I get like anxious. So me being not in school anymore and not being with my friends that I like was able to lean on so much every single day, I think that was like the hardest part for me. But like I was fine, and like I made good friends in college and everything. But then when I was in 2nd year, I like suffered nearly worse from anxiety, and that was probably the one time that I really suffered like badly. Like I went through a phase where like I didn't want to leave my house, and I didn't want to like go to college. I didn't want to go on the Lewis. I hated the Lewis for some reason, because it brought back like bad memories. I got like a bad phone call about my friend when I was on the Lewis. So like every time I went on the Lewis, I just felt like something bad was gonna happen. I just felt so anxious every single time I got it, so I'd like put off going to get the Lewis to go to college. It was before I drove and stuff like that. And I genuinely feel like learning how to drive was one of the things that like saved me completely, because if I didn't learn how to drive, I had to force myself to just do it then, because like I wouldn't have been able to go to college every single day. Like I was literally missing so many days, or like going in late most days, because I just didn't want to leave my house. Like I genuinely didn't want to leave my house. Or I remember over the summer before that, I genuinely didn't want to get up. Like I had a part-time job, but other than that, I don't even know what I did. Like, I just was like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to even talk about or describe, but I was so unhappy at the time, and I'd put on weight and stuff like that as well, like a bit of weight, because I was so thin in school, and I used to go to the gym every single day after school. We obviously did like sports in school every day, and I brought like a really healthy lunch every day. Barely, like, to be honest, I really struggled with eating at my weight when I was in school, and like I was absolutely obsessed with it. So then I went to college, and I like didn't go to the gym anymore every single day. I went the odd time, and I didn't watch what I ate. Like, I'd come home from college and I'd be like upset or like feel just unhappy, so I'd just eat. Like, I didn't care about what I ate. Like, I just would eat whatever was there. I'd just eat like loads of like white bread and loads of like just unhealthy things all the time, like chocolate and crisps and everything. So then I obviously put on a bit of weight, like not a major amount of weight, like, but I put on weight, and I felt so bad about myself as well, and it like was just all like, it was all of it on top of me. And I remember I went on a night out, and it was one of my best friends who I've been friends with since I was literally 4. She lives on my road, and I just like literally broke down. I don't even really remember, but I just remember being like really upset, like shaking, being so upset. And I was obviously drunk as well. I feel like I just kept it in for so long. Now, I did say to my friends all the time, like I did message in the group and be like, I genuinely feel so upset today or so anxious today. I feel like that literally is the key, and like it was just like a phase in a time that I was going through. I'm so happy that I'm like out the other end now, but yeah, I don't think anyone would really know that I even went through that. Like, if they saw me every single day, they probably wouldn't even notice. So that was like the worst time for me, because I hid it from everyone. Kind of told my friends, but completely hid it from my family and didn't tell them how I felt to them that night. My friend was just like, you need to tell your mom and dad how you're feeling and like get help, and like she's been through like stuff with her mental health as well, so she was just like, you need to do something about it, like it's like really serious, like way more serious than you think and stuff like that. And then I was drunk, so I went home bawling, and my mum and dad were still up because it was like 12 or something. And I just remember being like, I can't do this anymore, like I can't get through this, like I don't know how to deal with this and stuff like that. And my mum and dad were obviously like upset. Like, I feel guilty and feel bad for like saying stuff like that, but I really did feel really upset at the time. Yeah, anyway, I feel guilty for like saying stuff like that to my parents, because of course, like, I do want to be here. Like, I do want to be alive. Obviously, I've never ever felt like I really didn't, but I just was really drunk and really upset, and no, I really was struggling at that time. And I just finally told them, even though it was probably all blabbled out because I was so drunk, but at least I got it out and they knew. And then my mom was just like, we're gonna do something about this, like, don't worry, we'll get it sorted and stuff. And I remember just as soon as I told them, I felt better. And then like that week I went to my GP and told him everything, and he was like, do you exercise and all that? And I obviously said that I used to. I hate when cars are near me. And he basically told me I just needed to go back to the gym. I mean, obviously the gym did help me. Like, when I got back into it, I just felt so much happier in myself, so much more confident and better about myself. And I feel like even if you haven't like lost loads of weight or like got to where you want to be, even just going, you feel more confident. Obviously the actual exercise is like good for you as well. I feel like I could have definitely done it like counselling or something as well at that time, because I was obviously mostly struggling from losing my friend, all the other stuff as well. And I think I was meant to go. He did recommend like a counsellor and stuff to me, and I like looked into my college counsellor, but then I just was like, no, I think I didn't want to do it probably. So that was mostly why I'd say, because typical me to be like, no. But yeah, so my advice to you, if you are struggling, definitely do just go. The first like step is go to your GP, I guess. I feel like once I at least did that, I've like made a step towards getting myself feeling better. So just even little steps like that, and like them recommending a counsellor, because it's really hard to find someone that you don't like. Also, one of my friends went to a counsellor before, and I remember she just didn't want to tell her anything, and it was a complete waste of her time because she just like lied most of the time, like didn't actually tell her how she felt or what was wrong, like just didn't want to go. So I think there's absolutely no point in going unless you really like your counsellor and you're comfortable with them. So you have to like find someone who you'll like. That's my advice. I've never even been to counselling, and here I am giving advice on counselling. I'm gonna start driving back now. So then I just kind of kept improving and I got on with it, and I got more confident. I feel like for me, confidence is like when it goes wrong. I really want to take off my coat. Sorry. I like, why? How do I think of 20 different things at once? I actually don't even know what's wrong with my brain. Then just got better. Yeah, I feel like just the better I eat, the more exercise I do, the happier I am with myself and the better I feel about myself. And for me, when I feel like shit about myself, when I feel not confident, not good enough, is when my mental health suffers the most. So yeah, please God, I feel like I couldn't understand it now, and I can like control it fairly well. Of course I have bad days, like I was saying earlier, when I'm on my period and stuff like that. I probably didn't even finish that part of the conversation. Probably just went on to something else. Now I just kind of know how to deal with it. If I wake up and I have a bad day, I'm just like, I'm not doing this today. I'm not. But the odd time, of course, you have to let yourself feel it. If you feel upset or something, you have to just let yourself feel it out. If something significantly bad happens in your life, I feel like you need a day or two to just be like, okay, I'm just going to be upset over this, and then like pick yourself back up again. I also feel like breakups are not great for the mental health. I also had one of those around the time that I had my like worst time. That was like another factor in it. I wouldn't say it was like the main thing, 'cause it wasn't like someone that I was with for a long time, but obviously it was someone who I really liked, and like I was upset over it. Now I'm like, thank fucking God that didn't work out, do you know what I mean? But even before that I had a big breakup, but even though it was a big breakup, I wasn't as upset over it because I was in a better place, you know? So yeah, you can deal with things, no problem, when your mental health is good enough. Also, I gave the girl who won my giveaway the prize, and she was so happy. She just texted me now saying thanks so much, it was so nice to meet you. Made my whole entire day. Nice to actually see people who made the giveaways. Most of the time, if I do a giveaway with a company, I won't even see the products that you win. Like they'll just send it off. I'll just get the address or whatever, and they'll just send it. But even if it's ones that are literally like my own stuff that I'm giving away, I just most of the time post it off. I think that's all about my mental health. Like I feel like I don't really have anything else to say. I think that's mostly it. I don't know how much space I have left recording, so this ends. Thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed. Any topics that you want me to talk about, bye.